Hey, good morning everybody. I'm out here at a new permission that I got out here in Gridley. It's an older home that was built in the 1940s. They got it completely gutted out. They're redoing this house. Anyways, I got permission to come out here and metal detect. It's a corner lot, and there's a couple mow strips and a small yard, so I should be able to cover this in a day and see what we can come up with. Anyways, it's about 5:30 this morning, getting an early start because it's supposed to be a real hot day. I think it's supposed to be like 103 or 105, something like that. So once that heat hits, I'll be out of here and see what we can get before it starts getting hot. All right, guys. I just got my first decent signal here. It's coming in 20 solid. I just popped this hole open. I'm in the mow strip right here in front of the house. Got my first signal here coming in 20. Looks like a coin. I think it's going to be a penny. Still kind of dark out and hard to see. Got the mine lab out here today with me. I can see Lincoln's head there. Yeah, it's the penny. And yeah, I can make out the memorial building. I don't know if it's an older one or not. Alright guys, on to the next one. I've got another nice signal here coming in the 30s. This ground is super hard here. A lot of gravel. That's the one thing about metal detecting out here in Northern California in the summertime. We don't get a lot of rain during the summer. And this ground, man, it hardens up like cement. Got us an old... I thought it was a can, but I don't think it is. Looks like some sort of lid to something. Oh, I think it's the end of an old pipe. You see threads right there. Whew. Man, I worked hard for that one. Alright guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, I think we got our first, if you want to call it a relic. Yes you can. It's not super modern, but looks like an old button. This one was coming in at a 17. Looks like almost like a snap button. But alright guys, hopefully start finding some cool stuff. Alright, on to the next one. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I don't know if you guys can see it. Some might be too bright. See the rabbit? Little bunny. They're all over the place out here. Probably seen about 4 or 5 of them out here running around. Every time I try to get the camera on them, they take off. Alright guys, on to the next one. Alright guys, I just got a decent signal here. This one here was coming in at a 13 solid, which is telling me it's going to be a nickel. And I got the hole open. It's right next to the sidewalk here. And I got the hole open, and I can see the edge of it right there. I haven't pulled it out of the clump yet, but it looks like a nickel to me. It's a Jefferson. I was hoping for a buffalo. Let's see here. I can get a date off of it. Nothing fancy. Just a 1992. Man. Just a regular old clad nickel. Alright guys. On to the next one. Alright guys. I'm back over here. I'm on this other mow strip. I didn't get a whole lot out of that first one in front of the house. A few pennies and a nickel, some shotgun, or not shotgun, but some shell casings like 22s and rifle shell casing. I'm not sure the caliper. That's Matt's department. Yeah, and just a little bit of miscellaneous, this, that, and the others. But over here on the other most strip, and this one here came in at a 13 solid, and it's right under the edge. Just I see the edge sticking up here out of the ground. Not sure what I've got here. It's coming up at 13 like a nickel, and it looks like it could be a nickel. Hopefully it's something old. Just another Jefferson. Probably going to be a recent drop because it wasn't very deep. 94. Yeah. Okie dokie. On to the next one, guys. Alright, guys, I got a decent signal here. Coming in solid 24. Looks like it's out of the hole. Or it sounds like it's out of the hole. Oh, you got a coin, looks like. That's coming in solid 24. Whatever, it's been hit by the mower. It wasn't very deep. In case you guys are wondering, I'm not worried about scratching this one because, like I said, it's been hit by the mower, so. I see the dang gum Lincoln Memorial on the back. That's probably why it was coming in at 24. Is because it's got that nick in it right there. Alright, guys, on to the next one. Alright, guys, I had another signal coming in here. Oh, what the heck was this one here reading? 21. I was expecting another penny. I popped it out of the hole here. It's not a penny. It looks familiar. I just can't place it. I don't know what that is. It's half of something. Looks like I've seen that before, though. Anyways, if anybody has an idea or knows what this is, let me know. At first I thought it was just going to be like one half of the barrel to a cap gun. But I don't think that's what I've got here. I don't know, guys. Let me know. Alright, guys, I had a 29.30 bouncing around here, and I was expecting to pop out a quarter. But when I opened up this hole and I bent down to pick it up, just eyeballing here, I can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 coins right there. That's just from the one shovel flip. Let's set them over here on the curb. Pull them out. 1. It's a nickel. That's a penny. Looks like another penny. Another penny. Another one under it. Another penny. That's a little coin spill going here. There's another one right there. Looks like another penny. I think that might be it. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, so we ended up with 1 nickel, 2, 4, 5 pennies, for 10 cents in one hole. Wasn't very deep, so I'm thinking it's probably just going to be modern change. Alright, guys, I'll take it. On to the next one. Alright, guys, it's starting to warm up. It's almost 8 o'clock right now, and I've worked this entire mow strip right here in front, and I've worked the mow strip going down the side here. Didn't find a whole awful lot. I didn't find anything old, no old coins or anything like that. I just got a little bit of modern change, a few nickels and pennies. I did hit the 1 coin spill over there by those toters. But now I'm going to go ahead and get started in the yard. Like I said earlier, I'm using the Mind Lab today, and I've got that little 6-inch coil. I put that on there to do those mow strips. But I'm gonna start off with this coil here in the yard and see if we do any good. I may end up switching over to the 11-inch coil so I can cover a little bit more ground a little faster. We'll see how trashy it is. If it's not super trashy, I'll do that. I'm thinking it's not going to be too bad out here in the back because they've taken these tractors and they've scraped the backyard here. So what I'm hoping for is I'm hoping that they got a lot of the modern garbage out of here and left some of the deeper targets for me. So yeah. And they may have kicked some stuff up. You got piles of loose soil here and there. So yeah, we'll get out here and see what we can find. I'm back at it here. I got the 11-inch coil back on the machine. Man, what a difference. You don't realize just how light this machine is with that 6-inch coil. You put this 11-inch coil on, you can feel the weight difference big time. That little 6-inch, it's like swinging nothing. Just kind of going back over the area that I just went with that smaller coil, see if I missed anything. When I was out there this morning doing those mow strips, I had a couple people come by this morning. They stopped by curious as to what I was doing, and they were telling me that this house is the original Gridley House. I'm going to have to do some research on that and see what they mean by it, but they were saying that this was the first house that was built in this area, and then they built all the other houses around it. And they were saying it was the original Gridley House. So it kind of gives me high hopes that maybe we'll find something cool. I mean, I did just dig that bracelet a little while ago, and that's probably the find of the day so far. There's a piece of can saw. But yeah, that bracelet's probably the find of the day so far. I got some clad coins off the mow strip. I might go back over that mow strip with this bigger coil, see if I reach anything a little deeper. The problem with going deeper in the soil is, man, it's so dry and hard. It takes a lot out of you digging that stuff. I can see that one and hear it. Budweiser can. I'd like to be able to locate where the original clothesline was at back in the days before they used dryers and they'd hang their clothes out. Those are usually pretty good spots in these older homes. That, my friends, is the handle, the faucet handle on the cold side of a bathtub. This was a 20, probably going to be a penny. Or not. Oh, a tag. Cool. This one says, oh wow, Bing Crosby. That's pretty neat. I don't know what it's for. That's pretty neat. Bing Crosby, he was what was he, a singer, I think, wasn't he? Singer or an actor? Back in the old days. I think it was before my time, anyways. Alright, guys. On to the next one. Got another penny signal here, like a 20s. And I think that's what we got. Yep, it's a memorial. Another memorial. And it's another memorial. Another memorial. Finding my share of pennies today, guys. It looks like it's smaller than a penny. I think we got our first dime of the day, guys. And it's not shiny like silver, so I'm thinking just a clad. Why couldn't you have been a mercury? Oh, I got a glimpse of it. Looked like a coin. Just a deep memorial. Just another clad Roosevelt. And it just popped it out of the hole. Right there. Oop, dropped it back into the hole. Another memorial. Man, I can't wait till summer's over. We start getting some rain. And it'll make digging so much easier. Just popped it out of the hole. Hey, this is something different, guys. I've been on a roll lately with these Canadian coins. 1977 Canada, 1 cent. Got me another Canadian penny. Sweet. Alright, guys. I like that one. I like digging those. Something a little different. Not very deep, thank God. I see the edge. Hey, what is that? What is that? Almost looks like a keyhole. Like an old skeleton key. I wonder if that could be a part of a lock or something. Memorial. Just another penny. Another memorial. Sure, I'm killing it on the pennies today. Wish those were silver coins. That'd be nice. Mercuries or some silver Washingtons. That's a sweet sound. 24.25. Another memorial. Man. Definitely a penny day. Ooh, that sounds good. Might be our first quarter for the day, guys. It's screaming at me saying, dig me, save me. It's a Washington. I can see Washington on it. Can't make out a date. Ah, we're getting close, I think. A couple years off. 1967. About 3 years off from being silver. This one here is a solid 12. We got it out of the hole. And it looks like a coin. It's a nickel. Come on, baby. Be something good. This is down there a ways. It's a Jefferson. It's got that nice red finish to it, though. That's an older one. Looks like a 1940. Eyes out here. Yeah. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere, guys. It's a 1940 Jefferson. I'll take it. Sounds like it could be another nickel. This one's kind of bouncy. That's our target right there, guys. Look at that. Little tiny snap button. Little tiny rivet button. A snap button or a rivet button. Man, I love this machine. It picks it all up. 24, 25. Either going to be a dime, I think, or maybe an older penny. Looks like a dime. This one's been whacked by the mower, too. Guys, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning here. And it's got to be, I don't know, I'm drenched in sweat. It's probably close to 90 degrees right now. I just really want to do a river hunt today. I knew it was going to be hot. I want to get in the water. It'd stay a little bit cooler. That's a penny. This one was reading in the mid 20 range. Can't tell. I think we might have one here, guys. I think we might have finally dug one. I think we might have us a Wheatie. It's coming up like a wheat penny in that range. Alright, what do I do with my brush? Uh-oh. Ah, jeez. Lost my brush. Oh, there it is. Bam. Yeah, I think we got us a wheat penny. It's pretty toasted. Gonna be lucky if we get a date off of that one. But I can just make out the wheats on the back. Almost looks like 1919. Really hard to tell. Oh, wait, no, I can see it now. 1922. 1922 wheat penny. Alright, guys. So we just dug us a 98-year-old coin in this yard. Almost 100 years old. Gotta find the 100-year-old silver coins. That's the ones we're after. Got another nickel signal. 13. Not very deep, but that nickel signal turned out to be a BottleCap. Yummy. Another similar signal, similar depth. Probably going to be the similar target. Imagine somebody's probably sitting right there on that front porch step, having a couple cold ones, and flipping their lids off into the yard. That is the American way. That's what we do. That's a nice squeaky upper 20 signal. So I'm going to grab my shovel for this one. My hand has about had it. Digging in this hard dirt. Get the old anaconda out. I should have been doing this all along. And my signal disappeared. Huh. Isn't that weird? And it's in the hole. Wonder why I wasn't registering on my machine. Weird. Maybe I flipped it up on edge or something. I don't know. It's out of the hole and it's a coin. And it looks like a penny. And it's another wheat cent. This one's in a lot better condition. I can actually see where it says 1 cent. See the breathe. See if we can get a date on this one. Huh. The back's in really good shape. The front's toasted. Can't quite make it out, guys. Maybe after we get it home and get it cleaned up, we might be able to pull a date off of that one. Good. And the back's in really good shape. In the back, it almost looks like a steel cent, like a steel penny, but I seriously doubt that because steel pennies don't last in the ground. It almost looks, I want to say it looks like a 1920 or a 28. Like I said, we'll get it cleaned up when we get home and see if we can't pull a date off of that one. Got another nice 28. Let's hope for an old dime. Or if it's going to be a wheat penny, let's hope that it's something that we can at least get a date off of. And we got it out of the hole. Alright guys, I decided to walk over to the truck and get a fresh battery for the camera. I just realized that my camera died. So I'm not sure when it died. So I've been combing the side of the yard over here. And like I said, I'm not sure when my camera went dead. But I just popped this one out. And I took my hat off to get you guys down there a little bit closer to get a look at it. Because I don't know what we've got yet. And when I did that, that's when I noticed that my camera had died. Anyways, so here we are. I just popped this open. This one was coming up like a quarter, 29, and that's what I was expecting. And I haven't popped it out yet. Okay, dang. I saw the size of it and I was hoping that it was going to be something cool, but I think what this is, I think this might be one of those AA tokens. I've dug a few of those before in the past. To thine own. Yep, this is a 1-month recovery chip. Yeah, I've dug a few of those in the past. Anyway, so, alright. On to the next one. Just got this hole open here. Had another nice 13 coming in. Right in the nickel sit range. I haven't popped it out of the hole yet. Looks like it's going to be another Jefferson. Oh yeah, I was talking about the battery dying on my camera. I mentioned the 2 wheat pennies. I also, right in that between where I got those wheat pennies, I also dug a 1940 Jefferson nickel. This one here looks like it's going to be another older one because it's got that red tint to it. Those red ones are usually an older coin. This one looks like a 1950. So we got a 1940 and a 1950. Looks like cool beans. I know I keep sounding like a broken record, but man, I'd rather find the quarters and the dimes in that range. Pull some silver out of here. When I got this permission, I came out here yesterday just to kind of scope it and look at it. And I was looking, I was like, man, yeah, this one has some potential. This one's right close to the surface. Probably another plain old penny. There it is right there. Yep, just a memorial. Alright guys, on to the next one. Okay guys, just had another signal here. It was coming in a solid 20, and I was expecting just another memorial penny like I've been digging all day. Instead, this one here popped out of the hole. I haven't taken it out of the plug yet, or the dirt, to see what it is. Looks like it has a hole in the center, but looks like I might have some sort of writing on it or something. I see a ridged edge on it. So let's take a look at this together, pop it off of here, and see what we got. It's stuck. Ah, jeez, man, I get so excited over nothing. It's an old plant hook. Oh my goodness. That's funny. The way that thing was sitting in the dirt, it looked like a token or something with a hole in the middle. That cracks me up. Yep, just an old... It's a cool looking plant hook. Looks like an older one. I like the design of it. But that's funny. I tried to pop that off the plug and it wouldn't come off. I thought it was stuck. It's because it was connected inside the plug. Alrighty guys. Like I said, you never know what you're going to get. Alright guys, time to wrap it up. I did alright out here, I guess, considering. Man, it's hot out. I couldn't take any more. But I definitely would like to come back out to this property again, because there's still more targets that I didn't retrieve. So there's got to be other stuff out here in the yard. But what I pulled out of there today, here's my bag of trash. Got all kinds of stuff in there, everything from surface finds, you know, batteries, to things I dug up, bottle caps, and just miscellaneous trash. This was a first for me today. This one had me fooled. I think that's probably my first plant hook that I've ever dug that I can remember. I don't know, I may have dug one before, but anyways, so I got that. And then a couple digs later, bam, I popped another one out of there. What are the odds? My first plant hook, and then I get two in one day. This one didn't fool me like the other one did, because when I got it out of there, I saw the white paint instantly. Okay, moving on. My lead, I got a tire weight that came out of the mow strip, and then these 3 fishing sinkers I was telling you guys about earlier in the video, providing that my battery was still running. It was still charged and my camera was still running. You caught that on camera. This miscellaneous piece here, I'm not sure what it is. And then I got this out in the backyard. That was kind of a cool find. That was probably one of my best finds of the day. It looks like a little kid's bracelet. Almost looks like it's homemade. Looks like somebody took a spring and wrapped it around and made a bracelet out of it. I don't think it's anything more than just kids' costume jewelry. Got one rifle cartridge, a couple 22 cartridges, this little tiny thing here, I'm not sure what it is, a piece of slag, the miscellaneous stuff up here. I got that one tag that said Bing Crosby. Got my 1 month recovery chip. Actually, I have over 2 years now, but since I've had a drink. So maybe somebody else can use this 1 month chip. Some other miscellaneous pieces here. This looks like it might have been from an old lock. I don't know. Looks like something that a skeleton key would have gone into and then turned. Maybe part of a tumbler. Couple old buttons. I don't think they're super old. And then for the clad, I got a couple quarters, 5 dimes, 3 nickels. Well, these 3 nickels, I got a couple more over here I'll talk about in a minute. And then a pile of pennies. Man, a lot of pennies out there. For the good coins I like digging these. This was that 1977 Canadian penny. And then I ended up with 3 Wheaties. I got I think they're hard to read. I'm gonna have to get them home and clean them up, but I'm pretty sure one's a 1920, the other one's a 1922, and then a 1956. So those 3 Wheaties, and then I got 2 old nickels. I got a 1950 and a 1960. And like I was saying in the videos, you could tell the difference between those old nickels and a more modern nickel. See how those older ones have that red tint to them when they come out of the ground, and these ones here don't. These are more modern. So anyways, guys, that's my hunt for the day. Like I said, I'd like to come back out here to this house. I had a third person stop by and ask me what I was doing, and they had also told me that this was the original Gridley House. This was the first house that they built in this area, and then all the other houses in this neighborhood went up around it. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I didn't realize that when I got out here this morning, and when the guy gave me permission, I didn't realize that. So I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm hoping to get back out here again someday. Maybe this fall, after we start getting some rain and the ground softens up and you get a little better conductivity with the search coil and easier to dig in this ground. Get back out here and see if we can't pull some silver out of here, because I know it's got to be out here. If I'm digging those wheat pennies from the 20s and those nickels from the 50s and 60s, there's got to be some silver coins out here. Just has to be. Alright guys, well, appreciate you watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And oh yeah, by the way, I want to point this out. Just got my truck back from the shop yesterday. I don't know if you watch some of my other older videos, you'll see when I do the tailgate roundups, my tailgate was all tore up and scratched up. I went and had that Line-X bed liner done. Man, I love it. Turned out really nice. I am super pleased with it. Made my truck look new again. I like it. Alright guys, like and subscribe. Till next time.